May you live in interesting times. Now, whether that's a curse or a proverb or just a creative phrase, it is still food for thought. Interesting times are when clarity and leadership have the chance to stand out. Now, Rebecca Hourihan, I was going to say, I believe we could say these are interesting times, but I think you've got somebody to introduce to us, and let's ask her what she thinks about interesting times.
All right. Hi, everyone. This is my mom, and she's going to be joining today's podcast. She's visiting us here. So we're going to open it up, and we're going to hear from her experience some insights from interesting times throughout history and how creative leaders have used that as an opportunity to get their voice out there. But before that, Mom, say hi and introduce yourself.
Yes. Hi, Patricia.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
Good.
So tell me, what kind of a daughter was Rebecca when she was growing up?
Oh, well, because I'm very biased, she was perfect. A lot of things I didn't see, but I didn't suspect it either because it was very, I just trusted her a lot for her intelligence. I trusted her for doing the right thing.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Fantastic. And that's a great review right there.
Yeah.
So did she ever present you with some interesting times?
Well, during when 16, 15, 17 years of age, she would say she was going to the blah, 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 and it wasn't doing blah, blah, blah.
That's very true.
But we don't care about that anymore.
Been a couple of years.
That's how it goes.
Well, let's see. During those times, Rebecca, did you get the chance to strut your leadership and your clarity with people and become the leader that you are today?
I learned that in my white minivan, which is what I had for my high school vehicle, that you could fit 17 people in it.
Well,
well, true story.
Okay.
It would be about this far off the ground, but we can make it to that party.
Okay, that's business leadership right there. Let's get as many people in as we can.
But she did. She did a lot of volunteer work you did.
Mm-hmm.
And she did a lot of working for Mom and Dad here. As we had a business, so she would be there if we needed her, And she would be doing it. She was little, even 4 years old, 5 years old, and she would know where that cash register was.
That's true.
Cash register. It was that important, it was important then.
A born entrepreneur.
We owned a garden center for 40 years. And since I was knee high, I've always been welcome to the garden center. And then how can I help you? And then I'd walk them over to annuals and perennials and trees and shrubs and talk about this goes in the sun and this goes in the shade. And this likes sandy soil and this likes more like phosphorus soil. Sure. And then I would be like 9.
Yeah, she knew the names of them too. She knew the names of all of them.
It's my second job.
Yeah.
So you were building brand awareness and you didn't even know it.
Yeah, that's right. We don't want to get her too much of a big head.
Yeah, no.
But she was good. She was good. Yeah. And, people listened to her too. They were listening to her, Then they would help her out if she didn't know something, but she was pretty good. She was pretty good. Yeah. Her and Sarah Townsend. I don't know if you know her.
No, I don't think Patricia's met Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
She's,
It was another friend of hers, and they were having fun. They were playing store. This is a store.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it worked. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about how advisors really shouldn't play store. They need to be invested in their store.
Yeah.
Yes.
So talk to me about how when things are not quite, well, when they are uncertain, what are some of the steps that people should be making sure they take?
Yeah, that's a great question. Do you want to field it, Arlene?
Well, you have to go to the source. Like Becky used to go with her dad to the market, to the fruit market, to the farmer's market is what you want to call it. And she would learn how to do the conniving. I want a basket of tomatoes, and that's what I'm going to pay. And if this is what she would do. And because she was a beautiful girl, which I will say, those people would say, "Oh yes, that's your daughter."
So she was firm.
True
She knew what she wanted.
True story. Yeah, but she was good.
Well, in today's market, communication is always the best form. So understanding what's going on in the lives of those participants. So whether they're young and Gen X or Gen Z, and they're starting out, like, what are they struggling with? So is it student loan debt? How are you helping them to understand like budgeting so that way they can stretch those dollars farther? If they're in the millennial category and they're in the where you have older parents and younger children, and you're in the middle, how are you helping them to save through all of those life challenges? Maybe like auto enroll, auto escalate, talking about how when prices are rising, what are they doing to kind of rejigger their budgets? And then for Gen Xers, getting really serious about that retirement conversation. They're in the red zone, so they've got 10, 15 more years left. Even though the market is currently at all-time highs, just looking ahead, giving them confidence to keep saving towards that goal.
Yeah, what about platforms to reach these different generations?
Oh my goodness, there's so many. Baby boomers still appreciate face-to-face conversations. Gen Zers like video, short videos, or reels, as the kids call them. Millennials, fast, quick. Please do not call a millennial. Do not leave a voicemail to a millennial. Text them. Please text them. And then, a couple days later, they will reply, but they're usually juggling 19 different things at once.
If you don't keep up with the communication, what happens? I mean, if you go quiet.
Well, we just wrote an article about bad financial advice. A lot of folks just turn to their phones. I mean, it's so prevalent. They go on Reddit threads. They go down TikTok spirals. They listen to various unlicensed and unexperienced influencers. And sometimes those folks, while they do a lot of times give great advice, and I will absolutely say that a lot of times it's great advice, it's not specific. It's not specific to your certain where you are in life, point in time, the exact question that you're dealing with. And so that's where advisors play such a role. A lot of folks are turning to ChatGPT, not a secret, and they're getting advice that way. Help them back it up with your experience.
And with that experience should come some kind of confidence. Talk to me about how that gets contagious. I mean, if you are confident, you can just spread that to your clients.
The more confident that you are in the education that you're putting forward, and as long as, again, you want to make sure everything's correct, that's going to spread into your clients. They're going to share it with their employees. Their employees are going to share it around the dinner table. And all of that breeds better and better financial education across America.
How about a strategy? I mean, these are all great ideas, but you can't just throw them at the wall and hope they'll stick.
Yeah, we always recommend putting together a game plan. Pretty basic in terms of the thought process here. Pick a topic. Let's talk about folks who are retirement transitioning. So at the end of the year, historically speaking, most people, natural transitions, the end of the year, new year, they say, hey, this was great. I'm going to send my last email, attend my last work meeting, blow out the celebratory candles on that cake, and I'm going to move on to my next encore. And that section right there, there's a lot of questions. Mom, you're retired now, 20 years. What do you do when every day is a Saturday?
I know. Believe it or not, you just don't have enough time during the day. You don't have enough time. I think because we're slower, first of all, very slow. I just trying to get out of a car, and it takes me 2-3 minutes, to get out of a car. And I think I'm healthy, and I think I'm mobile, but I'm slow, just plain slow. So I walk slower, which is okay. You're trying to be sure yourself. You don't want to fall down for sure. And, like that. So that happened to me already. So I don't want to do it again.
Oh, no, once is too often.
Once is too much. But if you keep busy, I try to do line dancing, which helps a heck of a lot. But I haven't been there for a while, but I will be back. Yeah, go line
Excellent.
dancing.
If anyone would like to go line dancing with my mother,
I would love
please feel free to message me. I am desperate for people to go line dancing with my mother.
And it's only down the street. You can walk there. Yeah, it's called Moonshine Flats, if you want to know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Please help. Otherwise, I get roped into Thursday night going country line dancing.
Exactly.
But I'm sure you both together are quite the sight.
Well, I'll speak about myself. The guys that go there, they're 6'5", and I'm only 5 feet. Look up.
They're all nice people.
But very nice men.
Well, it certainly sounds like there's a confident dancer out there. That's for sure.
So start with a primary topic that you want to address. Pick whatever the pain point is that's going on in your target market's life. Like I just mentioned, retirement transitions. Create some sort of tangible guide, whether it's an article, a video where you could record a short script, employee education, a PowerPoint deck, send it out to your employers in advance and say, I'd like to host a pre-retirement workshop for any of your employees who are nearing or thinking about retirement. Even push it down to say like up until the next 5 years, because you want to think ahead and you want to prepare yourself for what do you do when every day is a Saturday.
That's right.
And has there been, when times are uncertain, do advisors get pushback? Or is this the time when really, if they do get pushback, don't let it bother you. Just keep on going.
I think this is the time that leaders are made, is when things are rocky and people don't know where to turn. Where's the light? This is the opportunity set to be that voice of reason, to create that brand awareness for your organization, to use your confidence to be the hope that people need during dark times.
Right. Is there anything that stands out that you've seen that's a little more creative, a little newer now that we've got all this, the technology, the platforms, the obvious ways to get to people, something that's creative and different other than the mailers?
I go to church.
Okay.
What
I
do
see a lot of my age ladies there.
That's a gathering place then right there.
That's what
you
I do.
also go to the casino? You want to talk about
Oh,
that?
I haven't gone yet though. I can see people
That's a
going
gathering
there,
place
too.
right there.
We have to have a reason to go to confession.
Oh, I don't know. I remember every first Friday or Saturday making things up because I had to go.
What, your parents went to the casino? Who went?
No, they didn't go to the casino. No, we went to confession.
Oh, confession. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yes.
Got to make things up, right? I heard
Although they
that.
did go to the casino, come to think of it. They did go to the casino too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good combination.
Yeah.
Well, you pray to God. Oh, please let me win this machine.
To answer your question, we've seen a really good uptick in folks doing YouTube channels. So different financial education. It's more general education and not necessarily retirement plan education. So there's a slight difference there. It's more of a wide audience. And then in terms of retirement plan advisors, digital ads on the internet. So LinkedIn ads, Meta ads. There's been a migration towards Instagram ads even. You want to make sure, we always go through the exercise of a day in the life of your ideal clients. So what do they do when they wake up in the morning? What do? They open their phone. They flip through LinkedIn. Okay. What do they do in the mid-morning? Oh, they checked all their emails. Make sure you have some sort of email that's consistent going to them. What do they do around lunchtime? They check their phones again. So let's be on a social platform like a Meta in the afternoons. What are you doing in like the late 2 o'clock hour? Maybe it's a webinar, a podcast, something on like a YouTube short to be in front of them. And then in the evenings, what are we doing again? Email and phones. So think of where your ideal clients are during those different phases of the day. And that changes, by the way, per target market. So if you work in like the sub $3 million market, They're not as much going to be the emails and the on webinars. You want more tangible things. So maybe you invite them to lunch. It depends on the company and the persona of the individuals at that plan-sponsored decision-making level. So it changes.
Absolutely. All right. Well, is there anything we've missed here? I mean, your mom, I'm sure, could tell us a lot about you, but let's...
That was a
we'll hold that for
dangerous
another...
ask to
That
bring
could
her
be a
on.
whole podcast.
Is this everybody listening? How many people are listening?
Oh, hundreds of thousands.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
This is your CNBC moment.
Oh my gosh. Pretty cool.
She's going to need a glass of wine after this.
Probably.
All right. Thank you, Patrice. This was lovely. For everyone who's listening, confidence shows up in times of crisis. So be that voice, be there for your clients. Communication is key. The more they feel informed, empowered, and educated, they're going to turn to you on a regular basis when they have those moments that matter. And that's going to help impact and grow your financial advisory practice.
That's very good.
And with those thoughts, remember to follow, like, and share this podcast. I'm Patrice Sikora, and thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much for listening to today's 401k Marketing Podcast. Click the subscribe button below to be notified when new episodes become available. The information covered and posted represents the views and opinions of our guest and does not necessarily represent the views or opinions of 401k Marketing. The content has been available for informational and educational purposes only. We hope you enjoyed.